From the students of Penn State Meteorology, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Good afternoon. I'm your student meteorologist, Paul Mikolajchuk.
And I'm student meteorologist, Jake Rowe.
And it's been quite a crazy turn of events, Jake. Winter is right on the way.
Absolutely, Paul. We've seen a lot of trends in the forecast models recently, so we're going to take a live look at where things are heading.
Thanks, Jake and Paul. So to start, take a look at Nittany Valley, and you can't really see it right now. Those clouds are really hanging around. There's been some showers in the area, currently 45 degrees, and as I mentioned, that visibility is low at 7 miles. For today, we're expecting the rain to continue on today. The cold is moving on into tomorrow and will be sticking around for a while, and there is a chance of snow showers late Saturday and into next Tuesday. Taking a look at those current conditions across central Pennsylvania again, 45 in State College. Warm spot is Indiana at 50, but overall it is certainly starting to cool down as that rain is lingering around. Across the rest of the Commonwealth though, Erie up at 53 at our warm spot, and most of the Commonwealth though is sitting in those 40s and 50s. A few warmer spots down in the lower part of the state, but overall not too bad for your Tuesday. Now those temperatures of course have been fluctuating around the past few days. State College alone over past 24 hours has risen 7 degrees as we've been having south-southwesterly wind that's been bringing in much warmer air, but that is going to change over the next 24 hours. And lastly, taking a look at our current radar and satellite, as I mentioned, those showers are still lingering around. The strongest of the showers have moved for the most part out of State College, but there are still a few light showers hanging around for the state. But as we zoom out to the rest of the country, that line of showers is continuing on all the way down through the rest of the eastern portion of the country. So overall, pretty wet day for today, but there'll be more to come with everyone else. Back to you, Paul and Jake.
Thanks for that update, Laura. Certainly that cold front is going to bring much chillier temperatures, Jake.
Yes, absolutely. We've actually been starting to experience that a little bit as this front starts to move through. A little bit of a warm-up. I expect there will be some big changes on the way.
That's right. The southerly winds out ahead of that cold front are expected to bring temperatures unseasonably mild for this time of year, but certainly a big change is on the way as seen with that cold front swinging through most of the state, and that should be out of the picture later this evening. And for more details on when this cold front is expected to move through the area, here is student meteorologist J.P. Chambers.
All right, thanks, Paul and Jake. Right now, looking at the storms for today, we have some of the precipitation in the center of the state here. And as we progress through time into the future, we can see those storms kind of keep continuing to around 9:30 tonight and then kind of going away for your Wednesday. And later past that, we have that cold front coming through and even a possibility of some snow showers in the northwestern part of the state. Back to you, Jake and Paul.
Thanks for that update, JP. That cold front will take its time working its way across the state, and some places could see as high as 3/4 of an inch of rain.
Yes, absolutely, and especially we want to look at some of these wind shifts that are going to be occurring. It is possible this time of year, especially for lake effect snow bands. So potentially we may see this in the upcoming forecast. What do you think, Paul?
That's right. Yeah, certainly with large temperature decrease with height, that typically does favor lake effect snow, although it does appear as though it'll be largely confined to locations pretty close to Lake Erie, although places further south and east might get their fair share later down the road. And for an update on the conditions, when exactly we can expect the cold, if any, the cold to relent, or will the cold keep going? Here's Colton, student meteorologist Colton Milkarek.
Yes, thanks again for the update. We're going to go ahead and break this down for you. You can see we're starting off with our future weather here at Thursday at about 10 o'clock a.m. But the big story, of course, with this is going to be your temperatures. Of course, we have Buffalo sitting here at 22, and notice this large sector of cold air up here in northern Canada, which we can expect to come our way over the next few days. So we'll go ahead and play out this graphic and see how those pinks gradually get closer and closer to central Pennsylvania over the next few days. We can see International Falls tampering with some of the negatives here. And down here into Buffalo, we can see those temperatures, of course, decreasing into the teens. And as we go throughout our day on Sunday, getting even colder, sitting at about 13 degrees in Buffalo, of course. So the big question is, will there be any snow with the system? We can see those lake effect snow showers throughout the weekend, but the big story is next Tuesday. We can see totals here at about 3.1 inches in State College. It's certainly far out, but definitely something to keep an eye on as we go out throughout the rest of the week. I'll toss it back over to you, Jake and Paul.
Thanks for that, Colton. Certainly, as we were saying, a big change is on the way in the form of both cold and even some snow possibilities.
Yes, absolutely. That is very interesting. Now that we're getting to this time of year where it's going to be much cooler outside, as we see those systems move through, if we have enough cold air, the snow possibility cannot be ruled out, especially as Colton was hinting at in his preview of future weather.
Those temperatures are downright frigid across much of Canada. Those pinks were traveling pretty far south, and certainly a very chilly weekend and next week are expected.
Thanks, Jake and Paul. And so if we look out there for our day today, it is going to be pretty rainy, as we have been saying, with highs reaching about 52. But as we look into our evening tonight, temperatures are going to be looking a lot cooler as they do dip down into those lower 30s. With those wind gusts coming through, we are going to be seeing gusts of about 30 miles per hour with those chilly conditions moving through. As we look into your day tomorrow, not necessarily any rain or precipitation to worry about. However, those temperatures are going to struggle to get into the upper 30s as it is going to be much cooler. And that is a pattern that we are going to be seeing over these next couple days. As we look at your 7-day forecast, again, like we said, rainy today with temperatures up a little bit, but that cold front does move through, leaving through much of the week to be in the mid to upper 30s and even lower 30s as we reach into the weekend. Look out for Saturday night as we do see a chance of snow showers moving through, but other than that, not much precipitation to really worry about. And I'm student meteorologist Ben Davenport, and I'll head it back over to Paul and Jake.
Thanks for that update, Ben. It's been a heck of a semester here with the Tuesday afternoon comm shift, and it's been a delight to work with such a large, great group of people, and I cannot stress enough how much I'm going to miss this group of people come next semester, Jake.
Absolutely. Likewise, same reasoning there, Paul. It was a wonderful group that we had to work with, and you see everyone standing behind us here. We had a lot of fun this semester, and we hope to continue these shifts in future semesters.
Of course, most importantly, I'd actually like to thank our shift leader, Paul Mikolajczyk, for go ahead and leading this off and making all of this possible.
Well, thank you, Colton. I appreciate that.
And you know what, guys? It's been a heck of a ride for me. This being my first comm shift, I've had a lot of fun, learned a lot of great lessons that I'm going to take with me in my meteorology career.
And same for me, I just want to thank all of you. I had a great semester, and have a great day.
Yeah, and thanks to everyone. It's been fun being the only girl on this shift. But you guys have certainly made it an adventure, and it's been a great semester for sure.
Until next time.